Hey, what's up everybody? New here, I'm here to talk about motor controls. And motor controls have been getting a lot of hate recently, and it's really unfair, really unfair, because you can literally do anything with motor controls as well, just not tank controls, okay? If you are a newcomer and you're not used to tank controls, you're used to motor, I'm gonna show you here that you can still fully play the game and how the game works, how motor control works, because I see a lot of newcomers complaining, oh, it's clunky, it's weird, Lara takes too long time to do stuff, to jump and so on. But it is by design. This is a game from 1996, just remastered, and they gave us this control scheme to make some people a little bit more comfortable. But that being said, this is still classic Tomb Raider, okay? So the same rules, the same mechanics, the same fundamentals from the classics still applies to modern controls. So the timing, the delay, the inertia of the movement, the precision of the platforming, you're having to do everything yourself, grabbing ledges, align Lara to the right position to make the jumps, the perfect jumps and so on. It still applies here. Okay, the only thing that is different is you don't need to turn Lara anymore, so you're not bound to tank controls. You can freely move, the camera. Okay, it feels very intuitive. I like it very much. I've played the classics a lot, especially Tomb Raider 1. I grew up with Tomb Raider 1, but I love these control schemes. I think they are amazing. I think they still retain the classic feel and the same rules. Okay, so I'm here to tell you that you can do anything. Shout out to my buddy Eli Parker, I don't know how to pronounce your name. He just pointed out new stuff that I didn't know you could do. I thought you couldn't sidestep in motor controls, and he just stopped me there. No, you can sidestep. It's the way it's done. It's very different, but it can still be done, and that's something important about motor controls. A lot of things are done different, and there's no tutorials for motor controls, and it kind of sucks. Everything that you do here in Lara's Mansion, she says it with tank controls in mind. Everything she says here in tank controls in mind. So the first thing that's very important, I'm playing on PC, but it applies to. You just need to know what these actions are. I'm gonna say the name of the actions, not the buttons. So in motor controls you have the action button. Here's by E. I don't know what's the default is. I think it is Square PlayStation and X in Xbox. I think so, I'm not sure. And the action button basically is just to interact with the scenario. All the things there appear in exclamation point. If you have that option on to show you interact objects, that's basic. All this button does is to interact with these objects. Grab medpacks, ammunition, turn a lever, turn a button, the door, something like that. That's all it does. Very important button here is the secondary button, which is also the shooting button if you are holding the weapon button. This is the most important one. I'm gonna call it from now on the grab button, because that's what it is. This is the button you're gonna use to grab the ledges and do a lot of stuff when it comes to platforming. So this is the most important button. So during the tutorials and the mentions, you're gonna hear a lot of saying action button. Is because in tank controls, these two actions is the same button. The difference is none, actually. Like they are both here, and it works in tank controls. but they decided to change it so you don't accidentally, want to pick it up and you're gonna do something different, because she's gonna do something completely different that you don't want, or you want to do something and not grab something like an ammunition. So I think that's why they decided to change it. It's alright, it works fine. Okay, so you can move the camera freely. It's something very important when it controls. Everything is camera relative. So the directions depends on the way you look. So if I hold forward and just move the mouse here, she will just go straight forward where I'm looking at. I don't need to be completely looking forward to jump forward, for example. Okay, it's very important to remember.
I don't actually run everywhere. When I want to be careful, I walk. Hold down the walk button and walk to the white line.
Okay, let's go to the walk button.
With the walk button, I won't fall off, even if you try to make me. Go on, try it.
Yeah, she's absolutely right. She won't fall. I'm pressing forward here, but she won't fall. So, if you're a newcomer to this series, to the classic ones, this is not a game that you can just aimlessly run, do stuff. This is not Assassin's Creed, the things are done automatically. You need to be very careful if you move it, and your missteps and your failures, and also your successful platforming and jumping, it's all on you, and that feels very rewarding. So here she's not gonna fall. Motor controls, if I want to hold on to a ledge, or I accidentally almost fell, I'm going to fall from this block, I can hold the grab button, the secondary button, while running, and she will automatically turn around and grab the ledge. In motor controls, a lot of things are going to be toggle. So here I just release the button. I'm not pressing anything here, and she's still holding to the ledge. Okay, so how do I fall from here? I want to, let the ledge go. Press the roll button, and she will drop.
If a jump is too far from me, I can grab the ledge and save myself from a nasty fall. Walk to the edge next to the white line until I won't go any further. Then press jump, immediately followed by forward, and while I'm in the air, press and hold the action button.
Okay, this is something very important, especially if you're a newcomer to the series, is the classic Tomb Raider games are heavily inspired by the classic Prince of Persia 2D games. Well, if you're a newcomer, you probably also never heard of Prince of Persia, classic Prince of Persia. But everything carries weight and inertia, and Lara can take a while to do stuff. So for example, if I'm running, actually if I'm full stop and I start running, it will take a while, almost a second I think, for Lara to actually do a jump. So here I'm gonna press forward and hold the jump button. See, it took her a while to do it. If you don't want to run and you just want to jump first, you do exactly that. You press the jump button first and then the direction you want to go. For example, here I press the jump button, then immediately the direction I want to go, and she will jump towards that direction. Very important, very important. So here I'm gonna hold the walk button so she doesn't fall. I need to grab the ledge, so while in the air I'm gonna hold the grab button. Remember, not the action button, the grab button. So I need to press jump first, then forward, and then I hold the grab button.
Press forward and I'll climb up.
Press forward and she'll climb up, just like she said. Okay, no problem here.
If I do a running jump, I can make a jump like that, no problem. Walk to the edge with the white line until I stop. Then let go of walk and tap backwards to give me a run up. Press forward and almost immediately press and hold the jump button. I won't actually jump until the last minute.
So here, she wants me to give her a run up. She needs a little bit of time, a little space, so she can run, to get momentum and then jump and make the jump. That distance is almost exactly a block. Everything in Classic Tomb Raider works on blocks. It's block math. Okay, so this is a 2-block distance. I can make this jump holding to the ledge without needing to give him a run up. Okay, I can see? I can do this. I can make this jump this way. But I don't need to do this. If I give her a run up, I don't need to hold to the ledge. That's what she's teaching me here. So I hold the walk button, move forward until she doesn't go anymore. Align the camera, very important to align the camera. Now I need to do a backstep because this is going to be the exactly distance I need to make this jump perfectly. But you realize, wait, motor controls, I cannot step back. How do I step back? Here it is. There's 2 ways you can do it. I think if you don't have guns or if you don't want to use the guns, I just grabbed the guns in the track course. That's why also I'm playing Tomb Raider 3 here. I need to press the look button. It will toggle to look mode. Okay. While in look mode, you cannot do anything. You cannot move at all. Okay. I can still have my weapons, but besides that and shooting, I can do anything else. What I need to do here is, while I'm in look mode, I'm gonna hold backwards. While still holding backwards, I'm gonna press the look button to toggle it off. She will backstep. That's exactly the distance needed. Now what I need to do is, first I need to run. So I'm gonna press and hold forward first, and then immediately after I press forward and she starts running, I'm gonna hold the jump button, and she will just jump right at the last second to make the jump. Easy peasy. It might sound complicated if you never played any of the classic games, but you will get used to it. Okay, you will get used to it. No big deal. You'll be doing these jumps in no time, very precisely.
Okay, this is a huge jump, so do a running jump exactly as before, except while I'm in the air, press and hold the action button to make me grab the ledge.
Okay, this is the same thing, but here there's a difference. It's lacking a block. You see? Now, this is a 3-block distance. If the platforms are on the same level, this is the longest jump you can make. You cannot jump any further than this if the platforms are leveled. So I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to hold the walk button so she doesn't fall. I'm going to press the look button. I'm going to hold the backwards button. I'm going to hold back. Then I'm going to press the look button to toggle it off. Backstep. Hold forward first, then hold jump. And hold the grab button to grab to the ledge. Yeah, you made it. Easy peasy. Excellent. Thank you, Lara. That was really good.
Try to hold it here. Press forward and hold action.
Yeah, that's how you fall.
Because the gap is too small. But press
that's very true.
And I'll shimmy sideways until there is room. Then press forward and I'll climb right up.
I'm going to do exactly that. Hold the grab button or the action button. Hold it forward. Bah. I can release all the buttons now. Now I'm going to move shimmy sideways. I'm going to hold right. But I want to show you something here. Remember that I told you everything is camera relative. It really depends on the direction you are looking. Now, if I'm looking in that direction, and if I press right here is towards Lara's back. she can't move in that direction. That's why she's not doing anything. I'm holding right here. She's not doing anything. So how do I move her to the right? From this position of the camera, I need to press forward. If I turn the direction here, now I need to press backwards. So everything is camera
Well done.
relative here.
If there's a long drop and I don't want to hurt myself jumping off, I can let myself down carefully. Tap backwards and I'll jump off backwards. Immediately press and hold the action button and I'll grab the ledge on the way down.
Yeah. In classic controls, that's how you do it. You can do it here in modern controls using this backstep method. Toggle look, hold backwards, toggle it off, hold the grab button. Should grab to the ledge. But in modern controls, there's an easier way to do it. I think I already told you that, right? You hold the grab button and just fall off. You automatically turn around and grab the ledge. How are you doing, Winston?
Next I'll show you my crawl. First, vault onto the block. Now hold down the crawl button. This will make me crouch down. And keep holding it while using the directional buttons to move me through the gap. At the end, turn around and drop me off the ledge. Make sure to keep the action button pressed or I'll fall. Now let go.
Okay. In Tomb Raider 3, you can crouch. It's also toggle, so my default button here is C. So I press C, she will do that. I can move. If I move, she will stay in this position. To stand up again, I need to press the crouch button again, and once again. So I have to press this twice, okay? Try not to mash it, because she will go back to the crouch when you don't want to. You know, just press it. If you are in this position, just press it twice. If you are not, if you're ready in this position, just press it once. Okay. Now here is also a problem that people are having, because when using modern controls, Lara turns and moves in that direction, almost in one motion. Okay, so she cannot go backwards. How do I go backwards here? Because to safely hold onto this ledge in the crouch position, during the crouch position, I need to go backwards. But yes, there is a way to go backwards here. You just hold the walk button and tap backwards. Now, while you're still holding the walk button, I'm gonna press backwards again when I'm close to the ledge, but I need to hold the grab button. So I'm holding walk, grab, and I press backwards. There you go. I can release everything, and there she is. I press the roll button and safely drop.
Hold down the crawl button to make me squeeze into the gap.
Yeah, she can already crawl here, no problem. Hold the walk button, hold the grab button, backwards. Yeah, to the ledge. Easy peasy.
To get to those really high places, sometimes I'll need to climb. Let's try that now. Walk up to the climbing frame, then press and hold the action button so I'll climb up onto it. While keeping this button pressed, push forward on the directional buttons and I'll climb to the top.
Yeah, it's similar, but not exactly. Remember, it's not the action button for modern controls, it's the grab button. So I hold forward, hold grab. Wait for her to hold it, then I can release the buttons. I will just move her relative to the camera.
Now looking up, you'll see
No
some
big
monkey
deal.
bars. These look like fun. Press the jump button, then immediately hold down the action button to make me jump and grab hold of the bars. Now use the directional buttons to maneuver across. Don't let go of the action key, because as soon as you do, I'll let go.
Yeah, truly doing tank controls, but not here. So I will jump, hold the grab button. She will grab to the monkey bars. I can release other buttons now, and I can freely move depending on the direction I'm looking at. Easy pleasy, no problems whatsoever. Press the
That's
look
great.
button. Thank you. Camera can get crazy sometimes. Also, you can do something really cool here. Lara has a, I don't know how you call that. She will roll here to drop down. There's a way to do it faster. I just need to hold the jump button and then hold forward. Wow!
Right, let's sprint. Push forward and hold down the sprint button. When I reach the white line, press the jump button and I'll perform a diving roll.
Almost. In motor control, it's not the jump button. It's going to be the roll button. So I'm going to press the sprint, hold it a little bit, and then press the roll button.
Fancy a swim?
She will do a diving roll. Before I go to swim, I'm going to show you an alternate method to do the backstepping. If you want to backstep, if you have the guns, instead of pressing look backwards and toggle it off, there's a different way to do it. You can hold the draw weapons button, press backwards and release it. Okay, you can also backstep like that. So, I thought that was the only way to do it, but Eli Parker told me that you can actually use the look button here to do this. So, you know, a different way to do it.
The jump button
if you have the guns.
Move me around in the water.
Okay, you can swan dive. They work exactly the same in tank controls. You can do it while running or from a standing position. All you need to do is when you jump forward. So when I press jump forward and then I hold the walk button, she will swan dive. Pretty cool. While underwater, you can move freely. It's really smooth, really intuitive. You know, there's no secrets here, nothing. If you wanna go to the surface, look as high as you can and move forward until she breathes.
Just use forward, left and right to maneuver around on the surface. Press jump to dive down for another swim, or go to the edge and press action to climb out.
Yeah. Once again, I can move freely here relative to the camera, no tank controls. She's right, if you want to dive, it's the same in tank controls. You hold the jump button and she will dive back. So you can go underwater again. If you want to get out, get close to a ledge that is low enough, hold forward and grab it.
Let's go and play outside.
You see, so you can do anything in tank controls. Now I'm gonna talk about combat a little bit. Let's go to Winston here. A problem with the combat that I saw a lot of people complaining about is, why are you going freely? You see, Lara will only lock on in certain angles. You know, when she's kind of backwards to the enemy, she won't lock on. And people has a problem with that because you cannot run away and shoot. But there's workarounds for that. You can still do all the acrobatic moves you can do in tank controls. You just need to, hold, stop, then I can hold backwards here. Okay. I stop, draw the weapons here. I can hold backwards and jump. See? I can hold, jump, press right, jump is left. See? Jump backwards. It's all here. I can also draw the weapons. I can press forward and roll in the air. She will do this is a very cool move. You can do it on the ground, but this move can help you a lot in combat. Like, you can dodge enemy attacks while I need to wait for her to jump actually. It's getting tight here, Winston. So it is also good if in such situations where if you think, okay, I want to go do a backflip because there's a ramp where she will slide and then I can jump to grab a ledge. There will be situations when you need this, but without the guns you cannot do the backflip. You can only do it with the guns. So is a way to do the backflip if you need it, but you can also do the, oh god, you can also do the jumping roll if you need to. If you need to, you know, do an 180 so she doesn't slide backwards, she will slide forward. I think it was a little bit complicated to understand, but anyway. So I think that's it, guys. This video is long enough, 25 minutes, 26 minutes. It's just to show you that you can do anything. You can do anything with motor controls. You don't need tank controls. If you're a newcomer, I hope that helps because there's no tutorial on motor controls. I really hope it's helpful to you. I saw a lot of people saying you're gonna refound the game, it doesn't work, it's clunky, I can't do this, I can't do that. This is not true, you can do anything with it. It's just different. If you are used to the tank controls, if you're a veteran and you want to give motor controls a try, it can feel awkward in the beginning, take some time getting used to, but you will get it. Same thing if you never played the games. Tomb Raider games are very unique. They have a very unique way to do platforming, and I think they're very rewarding. It's an old game. It doesn't hold your hand. No markers, minimalist HUD. There's no map, anything. You just need to explore and figure stuff out yourself. Where to go, what to do, and that's great. That's game from the 90s. And it's amazing that the remaster just give you this alternative to not deal with tank controls if you don't like them, while still keeping the game exactly how it should play. It's a little bit different because you don't have tank controls, but all the rules, all the fundamentals still applies. Anyway, that's it. I hope it helped you a lot. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.